welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We're on Virmire, and I just, when I was watching back that episode I just finished there, I didn't really pay attention to Kirrahe saying those charges are set. So he's going to take care of that other AA tower, or gun. We don't have to worry about it. So yeah, we're ready to move along here. This is quite the door.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Close, didn't you get, Joker? Well, I guess if we're moving a bomb, we gotta get really close.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative! Just make sure that nuke is set! We'll hold them as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
You keep that nuke safe.
Okay, yeah, so Kaidan is now indisposed, so we can't select him anymore, and therefore we can reselect squad here. So I mentioned back when we were calming down Rex there on the beach that there was a way to save him, even if you didn't do the Rex family armor assignment, and you didn't have enough Charm or Intimidate, and that's really by taking 2 more squad mates out. And the way you do that is you leave Garrus on the Citadel, and you leave Liara on Therum. And that will leave you with Rex and Tali, and therefore you're not allowed to shoot Rex because he would arrive at this screen with only Tali to select. And I actually believed that, that the game simply couldn't handle that because it doesn't allow accepting the squad here. But I actually saw, and it was just a week ago now, somebody doing a speed run of this game, and they were using special little tricks, kind of a glitchy way that the game saves your position. If you're crouched against the wall, sometimes when you reload, you are actually spawned on the other side of the wall, and therefore you're off the map in a sense, or at least you're beyond the physical boundary, and you can do stuff. And one of the things you can do is actually leave the Citadel without Rex or Garrus in your squad. And so that guy came here, and you know, obviously without Rex, none of that part of the beach invoke was engaged, and he was able to select Tali, and the squad was accepted anyway. So I mean, obviously the game can handle it, so why you can't kill Rex when you are without Garrus and without Liara here, I don't know. I mean, not that you would ever want to be shooting Rex, but still, kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm going to keep my squad I've been using here. We got a big bucket of XP there, which means what? Yeah, we didn't destroy the final AA gun. Kirrahe did, but I guess we made it possible for them to do that, so we got a reward. Now we're providing backup for Ashley. Ashley's team is under heavy fire. Head to the second AA tower to provide support while Kaidan secures the bomb at the landing pad. Alright. Sounds like a plan. That's Kaidan over there by the bomb. And this is a guy, I guess, who's on the Normandy. I'm not sure where he's stationed. I don't think that's Fredericks from the Citadel early on. Right, I'm putting my squad mates over there, because we've got a tough portion here. Geth Ghost, ready for hacking. Yeah, watch these Krogan. They really hate hacked Geth. They just chase after them like there's no tomorrow. Oops, that didn't work. There's another. Oh, can't quite get hacking going yet. He's hiding now. Yeah, the problem is he can actually shoot me from that wall. Warrior, and Warlord. Oh, there we are. Let's have the Krogan take out that one as well. Seriously? So close. Okay, he's the big threat. Alright. I think we can go in there now. I think our singularity will come in real handy right about now. Did I lose Liara? Did I forget Liara has warp? I did. Nice job. Short work. I am trying to do a little more close quarters fighting now. I mean, I'm so overpowered. It's really a need to snipe all the time. Look how nice a day it is today. Pretty big moment in the game just ahead.
It appears the Geth have sent reinforcements.
Heads up, LT. We just spotted a troop ship headed to your location.
It's already here. There's Geth pouring out all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here. I'm activating the bomb.
What the hell are you doing, Alenko?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
And look what the game has presented us with. Rescue Ashley or rescue Kaidan. Yeah, thanks. Where's my third option? Give me a place I can go. So yeah, we can save one of them. We can't save them both. iBuy's Gaming actually pointed out a video link that actually has audio of both Ashley and Kaidan being at the debriefing after Virmire, and basically Ashley saying, "Gee, you know, you really risked the mission there. You should have left one of us behind." So I have no idea what the developers were actually planning as some sort of test or puzzle or something that you would have to solve to rescue them both. Obviously, I would be absolutely willing to do that to save them both, but the game isn't going to let us do that, and that's fine. I mean, it adds a lot of grit, I think, to this moment that you have to pick one. If you saw my Contemplating Virmire episode, you know that I've already made the choice, and it's all really about well, novelty for one and strategy for the other. I really like Lift, I really like Throw, I really like Neural Shock. I really like both of these characters, but I'm sorry, Ash.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
I'm sorry to get you 2 Paragon. Of course it was 2 Renegade.
Fight hard, Chief. Die proud.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, journals are updated. Go back to the bomb site. You've ordered the Normandy back to the bomb site. Fight your way there and clear the landing area. Okay, yeah, where we were going was right there. That place with all the canopies above is the second AA tower, even though I can't see the gun from here. That's where Ash is. What I don't remember is whether that's where the captain is as well. I mean, there were 3 teams. I know that Ash was with the Jaeto team, so I'm most likely Jaeto's up there, but is Kirrahe up there as well? I don't know. And who pushed the call button on this elevator? Why do I have to wait? Silly Geth. He's delaying me. Alright. So, one thing I mentioned at the... actually, I don't know if I mentioned it. I'll mention it real quick now. Earlier, a couple episodes, 1 or 2 episodes ago, I said I wanted Ash on the AA tower. I always leave my Virmire survivor at the bomb site because I always fight here beyond this door. The reason for that is kind of simple. You get double the XP over here. You get a prime and a juggernaut. Up on the AA tower, you only get some destroyers and some shock troopers. Alright, we are hacking a destroyer to start with. We're staying out of the way of that sniper. Okay, the Juggernaut took care of the destroyer for us. I'm kind of waiting for hacking to recharge here. Come on, Lash. Tali. Be hacking back just in time. Okay. Hopefully the Juggernaut and the Prime will now take care of business for us. Oh, somebody just died. And it looks like the Prime survived. Luckily, Primes can be lifted, just like Colossus. Ah. Beautiful.
All clear.
Okay, I think there's just one more enemy over here. Yeah, I can see his line already.
Commander, set that nuke and get out! We can't hold them! Damn it! Suppressing fire! Cover your flank! Cover your...
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Salarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
This isn't complicated. You'll do anything to get power. Even joining with the Reapers.
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
One thing I just happened to notice watching that scene, Saren's left arm. It looks a lot like the Gethian left arm, or arms. I think he's partially Geth, or he has at least a Gethian arm. What the hell happened there? If you get a close-up of him, take a look at that thing. That's, wow.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Alright, this is a slightly cruel thing, but if you want a Charm or Intimidate option here, which will impact the game later, you need to take this Paragon option right here. If you take either one of those, you will miss that Charm or Intimidate option, and you won't get any benefit later, obviously, because you won't have taken it. So, yeah, just by way of demo, of course, I'm going this way.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Alright, and here we are. Join me requires 7 charm points, and Sovereign will betray you requires 7 intimidate points. Of course, we don't have that, so we can't select it. I would normally pop up my little PowerPoint slide to basically rank what the problem here is, but I'm not going to, because the actual outcome, the actual benefit, is not at all obvious here. No matter what we pick here, we have to fight Saren here. And this is kind of the boss of Virmire, even though it's nothing like the boss of the last 2 story missions we've had. So yeah, it doesn't really matter here, and I'll mention what the benefit here is when we reach that point. It'll be quite a ways from now. But here it doesn't matter which one we pick now.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Okay. So, as a boss, Saren is not terribly hard. Of course, when you've finally seen Virmire, you're pretty much a pretty high-level Shepherd by then. No stasis works on him, although you can't damage him unless you're a Bastion. But some other things here work pretty well. Oops, the important thing here is just keep moving. Because, yeah, he can hurl fireballs at you. Like that. I really would like him to get close to that tank, actually. There we go, that'll work.
everybody, hang on!
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
There was no time. I couldn't save you both. The bomb was about to go off.
But why me? Why not her?
If you're romancing Kaidan, this is kind of a special dialogue option that kind of recognizes your romance, and I just don't like that. I don't like the idea of it playing into the decision, not one bit, so...
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
Williams is dead. We can't change that. But if we don't stop Saren, her sacrifice was made in vain.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
And indeed, did that vision look familiar to you? Yes, that was the vision that we got from the cipher. I really need to stop letting that bug me.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
I've never heard that name before.
I am not surprised. Ilos is in a region of space accessible only through the Mu Relay, but the Mu Relay was lost thousands of years ago. Nobody knows where it is.
How do you lose a mass relay?
Its original coordinates would place it deep inside the Terminus systems. Unfortunately, a star in one of those nearby systems went nova roughly 4,000 years ago. The shockwave sent the relay trillions of kilometers off course. Then the dust and the radiation from the exploding star engulfed that entire region in a dense nebula cloud. Finding any object in space is difficult. Finding the Mu Relay inside a nebula cloud is virtually impossible. It would take decades.
If nobody's ever been there, how did you recognize Ilos from my visions?
I recognized some of the landmarks from the photos and vids I'd seen during my research. I know of Ilos. I just do not know where it is.
Are you saying it's hopeless?
I am afraid so. Unless you somehow find the coordinates for the Mu Relay, then it would be possible to... Oh... I am sorry. The joining is... exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
Sovereign's the real problem here. The Reapers wiped out the Protheans. We're next.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's real. The Reapers are real. Saren even admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports, the ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
I tried to warn you about Saren. You didn't believe me then, and look how that turned out.
I believe you humans have a saying. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
You need proof is to Paragon. This to Renegade.
Here's another saying. Go to hell.
Maybe we were wrong about you, Shepard. Maybe humans are too hot-headed to be specters.
Enough! Commander Shepard has performed admirably so far. This discussion is only a minor disagreement.
And although I would love to disconnect right here, this is worth 2 Paragon, even though I really hate it.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Yep, and I got my morality reward, of course. But yeah, I don't like Shepard saying you have to take something I say on faith. That just is silly. I mean, they're absolutely right in their retort there. Not being able to act without solid evidence. That absolutely makes perfect sense to me. So, anyway, there's lots to say about Virmire. Really fascinating mission. Really fun. Really heartbreaking in a sense. Particularly if you've played this game quite a long time and Virmire comes in late, you kind of grow attached, hopefully, to your squad mates. Now, I'm not going to blow gasket over this. I finally did look this up, because I did notice on my practice run this wasn't restocked, and Virmire is indeed one of the story missions that doesn't restock the locker. I don't know why Virmire is excluded, but not Therum. That just strikes me as a little odd, because, I mean, if Therum wasn't excluded, then you could say, well, it's the 2 smaller story missions that were excluded, but anyway, yeah, again, it had just been 2 or 3 guns in there, no big deal. But yeah, there actually is fully described in the wiki how this thing works, and the only thing I don't quite grasp is how Medcos fell into it. I might have to review my old episodes to see if there was something else I had missed there. But yeah, so I think this gets restocked once more, and that's when we head off to Noveria. Alright, you know what, because we lost a squad mate, it strikes me as a really good idea to talk to the crew before going to the Citadel, although that breaks with my pattern here. It seems to me some of them might be a little bit upset, and it could be worthwhile talking to them. You see the radar right there? I have 2 stores here. Yeah, look who's here. Captain Kirrahe. Now, because he's not a squad mate, I'm going to go ahead and talk to him now, because he's really connected more to the Virmire mission than anything else, so... Hello, Captain.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Even when I'm really, really renegade, I really don't like this option. I still love the Smithereens.
Ash was a hell of a soldier. She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday. That,
I sincerely hope, is true. But yeah, what he said is quite true. The moment you depart from here, yeah, he and his team here will disappear. Now, if I was counting correctly, I think there were 7 Smithereens, and there are 6 now, so I still don't... I mean, there must have been a lot more Smithereens than we... I mean, Ash at one point said they were taking heavy casualties. Well, that should suggest more than 1 person dying, right? I mean, I don't know. And still, the other thing is, where the hell did we pick this guy up? I mean, assuming he wasn't up with Ashley, that means he would have been doing what he said, and that was to draw back a little bit and try to outrun the blast. And somehow we managed to get him before the blast. Well, if we had time to get him, we probably had time to get Ashley. Plus, that blast, I mean, you saw as we were flying out there, I mean, the planet had a curve, which means we were out in space. And for the first second, that blast covered almost the entire screen. I mean, there's no way if we'd set Rana Thanoptis free, she'd survive that, right? Of course she does if you leave her free. And the other Salarian we set free, he shouldn't have been able to outrun that thing. So yeah, the game's taking some liberties here, kind of annoying, but oh well. I am glad that he's alive.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Well, it is pleasing that Rentola no longer is scolding us, so yay.
Let me see what you have.
And looky here, he's got the Metage Upgrade 4. Now, I don't know why he didn't have it earlier when we bought the 3, but who cares? Maybe it's because he has to actually, you have to wait for a level up in order for him to restock. I don't know. Anyway, yes, we definitely want that. That'll give us 9 Metagel now. And his guns we don't care about. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely not going to head off to the Citadel. I'm going to talk to all my crew first. And of course I'll do that in a separate episode. I just want to stand over here for a moment and reflect on the nice cleanliness and order that she seems to have imposed on this area. And that she was great, absolutely superb at the Pinnacle Station assignment, DLC. Just, I mean, absolutely probably made the difference between making that game somewhat, maybe even possible to continue to do on hardcore, and making it relatively easy to do on hardcore. So, and notice, of course, we can't get to her locker anymore either. Oh, Ashley. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to talk to my squad mates next, and I'll do that in the next episode. Alright. Pick up the story from right here.